Good evening and happy Thursday, BMS. It is a chilly 58 degrees here in South Georgia. The time is now 10:30 p.m. and it's your girl Tiffany J here with yesterday's recap and today's news. Let's start with our recap. Yesterday was Wednesday, February 12th, 2025. The day started with a special good morning going out to everyone who doesn't acknowledge the first season of A Different World. But it was taken away if you eat any other kinds of ramen besides chicken and beef. The greetings started rolling in, and the guard dog had some questions for the group. He wanted to know how everyone feels about Valentine's Day. Do you think it's a waste of a holiday, or do you enjoy it and or celebrate it? The answers varied, with some enjoying it, others not really liking it, others being unbothered, and others still being like me and loving the fact that the day after is when all of our favorite chocolates are marked down. Overall, if you're loving on yourself and your person every day, Valentine's Day really shouldn't be any different. But the chocolate definitely tastes better after it's marked down. So keep those holidays coming. Miracle reminded a newbie to drop an intro, and she also shared that she thinks Valentine's Day overshadows Black History Month. But Clarence pointed out that we should be celebrating our excellence all year and not just one month. There was more chatting about Valentine's Day, and then Miracle made some jaws drop by posting some pics and videos looking absolutely amazing. And that opened the door to another Woman Crush Wednesday. The ladies started showing each other love and showed out while they did. A few newbies dropped in. We're not sharing toothbrushes, and a couple of fellows did their WCW shout out. The armed forces had some light banter, and it seems quite a few joined to get that free college and a charger. I'm not even mad though, because my son loves his charger, and it'll be with mama when he deploys later this year. The chat kept chatting, and it was another beautiful day in the BMS neighborhood. And just like that, we're all done with yesterday's recap, and it's time for some housekeeping. Ladies and gentlemen, please make sure you've done your mandatory introduction in the Facebook group. Don't plan any events without going through proper channels. Don't drop any business promotions, unapproved links, or anything of that nature in the chat. Protocols are in place for a purpose, and clear is kind. If you have any questions or if you need any assistance, please don't hesitate to reach out to the admins and moderators. They are here to make your journey a breeze. Be sure to check out your regional chat and get active. Ladies, join the ladies' lounge, and fellas, join the men's lounge. Those spaces are curated just for you. Lastly, we want to see you guys and gals on the Zoom chats nightly, building rapport and making connections. That's how you meet all the people and get in on all the fun. Also, don't forget about the ladies' lounge Zoom every other Tuesday at 7 p.m. and the men's lounge Zoom every other Wednesday at 7 p.m. Both of those times are Eastern Standard. And those Zooms are for their respective audiences, and the information to join can be found in the ladies' lounge for the ladies and in the men's lounge for the fellas. Now that we've taken care of our housekeeping, it's time for today's news. Today is Thursday, February 13th, 2025. Happy Black History Month, BMS. Jordan started the day sending a special good morning out to everyone who knows that Tevin Campbell has better songs than Can We Talk. But he took it away if you ever crushed up a packet of ramen, pour the seasoning inside, and ate them as is. The chat started waking up and chiming in, and Miracle shared that she was watching the new Pharrell movie, but she fell asleep, so she has to watch it again. But she says it's a good watch. Jordan went on to share that the struggle is never that bad that you should be raw dogging some uncooked ramen and eating it like chips, but a few folks chimed in and shared that it absolutely does get that bad in these streets. Miracle dropped an opening question and wanted to know what brings you to BMS and what keeps you here. Folks didn't mind sharing their answers, and the morning salutations kept coming. It seems that our people are over the traditional dating apps and looking for more. Well, y'all better get busy and start checking out all the gems we have here in this group, because listen, if you don't find your person, that rests solely on you. Miracle came back and asked why someone should move to your city or state. Answers varied, and like those folks, I say don't come here. Not to this city anyway. Georgia's a beautiful state, but don't come to my city, and please don't go to Atlanta. They have more than enough people there already. The fella started talking about women from Philly and NYC and how different they are. Then the chat shifted to passports and TSA pre-check, and it looks like folks will definitely be outside in these streets in the coming months, and I absolutely love it. Hedonism was brought up, and the next thing you know, it was time for happy hour. Tonight's game was I Choose You. Brittany shared some scenarios, and you had to tag someone from the group or the chat that you would choose for it. The games began, and before you know it, it was time for Zoom. Overall, another beautiful day in the BMS neighborhood was had by all. And just like that, we are all caught up on today's news. Ladies and gentlemen, And we have some breaking news. I repeat, we have some breaking news. Did you know that we have a new chat? I repeat, BMS has a new chat. We now have a space for all of our Black mature couples. That means if you found someone in the group and y'all are giving it a go, you now have a safe space to link up with other BMS couples and share the things that only couples can. You and your partner have to request to join the chat, and your status will be verified. But once it has been verified, you will be allowed to enter and welcome into the world of BMS couples. We cannot wait to see you in the space, having all the fun, doing all the things, and participating in all of the BMS couple shenanigans. Ladies and gentlemen, we have some exciting news. BMS is hiring. That's right, you heard me correctly. BMS is hiring. Are you passionate about fostering connections and organizing amazing events? If so, we're expanding our team and we're looking for dedicated moderators, chat hosts, event planners, designers, and developers to join our vibrant community. These are all paid positions. For more details or to apply, visit the featured section of our Facebook group or check out the pinned post at the top of your regional chats. We cannot wait to add you to our team. Today's Black History highlight goes out to Gabby Douglas. Douglas was the first African American gymnast to win the individual all-around competition in the 2012 London Olympics. She also became the first American to claim gold in both team and individual events. Gabby was dubbed the Flying Squirrel for her ability to gain amazing height when she would release on the uneven bars. The gold medal that she won with her teammates in 2012 was the first U.S. women's team gold medal since 1996. After her successful run, Gabby took 2 years off from competitive gymnastics before returning to the U.S. national team in November 2014. She went on to win gold in the team event and a silver in the all-around at the 2015 Artistic Gymnastics World Championships. The following year, she won a team gold medal at the Rio Olympics. After an injury forced her to withdraw from the U.S. Championships to compete in Paris, you can now find her working towards competing in the 2028 Olympics in Los Angeles. Gabby Douglas is an example of Black excellence, 24/7, 365, and there is absolutely nothing like it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's it from your girl Tiffany J with yesterday's recap and today's news. As always, have all the fun, do all the things, and participate in all of the shenanigans. And while you do, know that I love you, but God loves you best. And always, remember to make it great, know it's blessed, do your best, and God will most certainly take care of the rest. And I will check in with you, ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow evening. Good night.